So, would you mind doing a little true or false on a few of the movie rumors?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. First one. Have you been to Skywalker Ranch?
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Has George Lucas approached you about playing Anakin Skywalker?
Approached, keyword. You know, we've talked about it. We've talked about, you know, he's talked to me about it. So, I don't know, but there's no, like, script yet or anything. It's a long time ago, so we'll see.
Would you consider it?
You know, I'd consider it, yeah.
Look at your face. Why are you laughing?
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not supposed to say, but, you know.
Are you sure you want to do this, Owen? You want to go to war with me?
Howard Hughes with Michael Mann?
That is in development.
What does that mean?
Well, development means that the script is being written and a lot of concentration and thought is being put into the project.
And you're considering?
Yeah, I mean, I brought it to Michael Mann and I thought it would be an awesome, I've always thought that Howard Hughes was one of the most fascinating, genius, you know, tortured individuals of all time. And I thought it would be such an amazing character to play. And the life that man led, is, I think, you know, could fit 50 lives into that guy's life. So I thought that would be a real, you know, interesting character to play.
What is the downside of being king of the world, of doing Titanic?
King of the world, is that the term?
Yeah.
Never lived that one up, down.
I'm the king of the world!
I have sort of adapted my life to this. You sort of have to adapt and move on to certain situations. You know, I'm not gonna lie and say that some things aren't uncomfortable sometimes. They absolutely are, but I really, truly haven't changed my my life that much as far as, you know, going places that I want to go and doing the things that I want to do. You know, everyone always talks about what it's like, but, you know, in everyday life, you sort of cocoon yourself within your family and friends, and that's your life. You know what I mean? It isn't necessarily going on like world tours and, you know, meeting millions of different people. It's, you know, living at home in your house and driving your car to wherever and doing this and that. And, you know, sometimes they're weird situations, but you adapt and you make the best of it. And for all the, you know, great things that it's given me, it's completely worth it. You know, acting. It's trade-offs with everything in life. You know, but you know, it's given me the opportunity in life to really, you know, acting and being an actor is something that the only sure thing that I've always known throughout my entire life. So it's given me so many more opportunities and so much more than I could ever hope for that it's completely worth it. The only thing you could sort of control is, you know, that I can sort of control is what I want to do as an actor, you know what I mean, where I want to go with my career, and that's what I can control. And there's certain things that you have to take with a grain of salt and just sort of let happen, you know what I mean? Because the more if you try and fight, you know, or rebut things that are said about you or whatever, it only feeds the problem and only makes the problem bigger, I think. I mean, I'm of that school of thinking that, you know, the truth about a person sort of comes out in the end or whatever.
But I think so. No, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean,
totally
eventually,
yeah,
who you are as a person is reflected through your work, you know?
With so much success and everything that comes with it, how do you decide who you trust and who you surround yourself with?
It's a process of elimination in life too, you know what I mean? You think, a lot of times you meet people and you think that, wow, this is a real genuine, kind, you know, endearing person, but then you got to sort of ask yourself, why are they interested in being friends with me, you know, why? You have to ask yourself that question, but, you know, it's sort of a cliche at this point, and I think a lot of people in the entertainment industry have said this a lot, but, you know, I have a solid group of, you know, friends that I've known for a long time that, you know, I trust with my life, you know, and that's good, you know, even though I've sort of grown up in Los Angeles and, you know, I was born in Hollywood, for God's sake, you know, I have found a tight group of friends that I'm able to rely on for everything, and that hasn't throughout anything changed whatsoever.